a new chapter today. It is about food guide. So you know everybody requires food for their survival, isn't it? Whether it's small organisms, big organisms, whatever it is, we require food. But that food also there is the way we have to follow how to eat the food, which time we have to eat food, what type of food has to be eaten. All these are very important. So now today let us say about the food guide. Food is essential for all living beings, isn't it? Everybody, even the small, minute organisms also require food for their survival. It gives us energy to do work and play. So what does the food provide us? It provides us energy to do work and also to play, isn't it? If you have to do any work, if you have to play, for that also what you require? You require energy. But to get that energy, what is required? We have to eat proper food. Nutritious food. Okay. So various food items are grown in India. If you take India, there are different types of food grown. Since India is a vast country with a diversity in climate and soil type, different types of food are grown in different areas. What is said here? India is a vast country. It is a very large country. What is happening? This country doesn't have a proper climate in all the regions? No, isn't it? Why in all regions? In the same region, morning if it is one climatic condition, afternoon it will be different, night it will be different, isn't it? So the climate varies. No? So like that here, India is a vast country with diversity in climate. Means if it is cold in the morning, afternoon it will be very hot, evening it will be moderate, night it may be cold or night it may be very, warm also, sometimes, isn't it? Especially in summer season and all, you can see the variation. In winter also you see variation, and rainy season also you see the variation. So it goes on differing in the climatic conditions. Diversity means change in climatic conditions. And soil type. When you see the soil also, some places you can see loose topsoil, wherein there is more amount of organic matter. Humus will be there. And in some places you can see like clay soil will be there, red soil, black soil, like that different soils will be there, and different soils will have different minerals in it. Understood? So in all area you cannot see the same type of soil, it differs based on the deposition of the minerals in it. Did you understand? That is the meaning here. So since India is a vast country with diversity in climate and soil type, the soil also varies from one place to the other. Different types of food are grown in different areas. Because of this reason, what happened? You see the food what is grown also will be different in different areas. Whichever the soil is suitable for that, whichever is mineral is suitable for a plant to grow, only those type of plants will be growing in that particular areas. For example, rice needs a lot of water to grow. Rice needs a lot of water. You know rice, our staple food is what? Rice. Especially those who are in Karnataka, what is that? Rice and ragi. Mostly we eat rice and ragi. So in here it said, for example, rice needs a lot of water to grow. If proper water supply is not there, you cannot grow rice at all. So if there is scarcity of rainfall, what happens? Farmers cannot grow rice. Hence, it is grown in areas that receive plenty of rainfall, such as Assam and West Bengal. So, in Assam and West Bengal, what is happening? There is more amount of rain, isn't it? So, rainfall will be there. Because there is more amount of rainfall, you see, in Assam and West Bengal, they can grow more and more rice. Right? To grow rice, what is required? More water is required. Rice cannot be grown in Rajasthan. Why it cannot be grown in Rajasthan? Because Rajasthan is desert area, where the rainfall is very less. When the rainfall is less, can you just imagine growing rice? No, isn't it? That is why rice cannot be grown in Rajasthan. It's very hot and dry climatic condition there. So you cannot grow rice. Likewise, wheat requires soil that is rich in nutrients, and hence it is grown in states like Punjab and Uttar Pradesh. So in Punjab and Uttar Pradesh, which is a main food there, they eat food prepared by wheat. So wheat is mostly grown where? In Punjab and Uttar Pradesh. Why? Because the soil there is present in, it is rich with nutrients, the minerals, whatever is required now for wheat to grow, those nutrients are more in Punjab and Uttar Pradesh. So the main food crop what they grow is wheat. The practice of farming, that is cultivation of soil for growing crops, is referred to as agriculture. So what is agriculture then? The practice of farming. You know, you have seen the land, agricultural land, isn't it? They do farming. What they do? First they plow the land, then they sow the seeds, then they water it, then they put manure, isn't it? All this will be done step by step. Then only you see the crops growing. So that is what the meaning of the practice of farming. Plowing, sowing, irrigating, then manuring, all this comes then. Practice of farming, that is cultivation of soil for growing crops, is referred to as agriculture. Okay, so what is agriculture? Wherein you are cultivating the land and what is happening? Cultivation of soil for growing crops. Let us read about the wide variety of food grains, spices, fruits, vegetables and other crops grown in India. So let us read about the wide variety of food grains. What are those food grains? Rice, wheat, ragi, jowar, all these are coming under food grains. Spices. What are spices? Especially the chili, then cinnamon, clove, all this comes under spices. Pepper, all this. Fruits, you know, varieties of fruits. Vegetables also you are aware of that, isn't it? And other crops grown in India. So let us go in detail about this. First one is food grains. What are food grains? Food grains are small, dry and hard seeds of plants such as wheat, rice, bajra, etc. So wheat, rice, bajra, they are all not food grains. Jowar, maize, all that comes in, which are used for. These form a major part of every meal and are eaten routinely. So what do? They are forming a major part of every meal. Means now main food for us, it is either ragi or rice, isn't it? So that is the meaning here. Major food what we eat is depending upon the food grains. Depending on what crop is mostly grown in a particular region, that particular food grain becomes a food for the people of that region. That means, now as you already learned about Punjab and Uttar Pradesh, what is that? They grow wheat more, isn't it? Now in our state, what we grow? In Karnataka, we grow more and more rice and ragi. So whatever in that particular region, whatever the food grain is grown more, the soil is suitable for that food grain to grow. Only that food grain will become the major food crop of that particular region. Understood? So that's the meaning here. Depending on what crop is mostly grown in a particular region, that particular food grain becomes a food for the people of that region. For example, wheat is grown in the northern states of India and is a staple food for North Indians. Wheat. So normally they eat roti, fulka, roti and all this, which is made with wheat, isn't it? Especially the North Indians. Those are Jammu, Kashmir and all those people, no, they eat mostly, which one? Punjab and all. What do? They eat more wheat. Okay. So the amount of food grains eating more, we call it as staple food. Staple food. And what we do here in Karnataka, most of them rice or ragi. So that becomes a staple food. So rice is popular in East and South Indian states such as West Bengal, Odisha, rice is popular in East and South Indian states such as West Bengal, Odisha, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, etc. So most of these South Indian states and East states, what they do? They use rice as a main food or staple food. Which all places are there? See, rice is popular in East and South Indian states such as West Bengal, Odisha, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka also comes here only, South India, understood? Etc. Jowar and bajra. Bajra means millets. Okay. So jowar and bajra and corn are commonly eaten in Rajasthan. Rajasthan is dry place, isn't it? So normally what they do? They eat their jowar and bajra. Bajra means millets. And corn. Corn, you know, all of you are aware corn is nothing but maize, mekkejola. That is called as corn. So that are commonly eaten in Rajasthan. So like this you see children, it goes on varying from place to place. The amount of food crops, food grains, it varies from place to place. So now let us see the next one is pulses or lentils. Pulses, bele kadugalu, understood? That is pulses or lentils. So you can see that pulses, varieties. Pulses are consumed all over the country. Pulses include kidney beans, rajma. You call now rajma. So that is what is kidney beans. That is used there. Chickpeas. Chickpeas means on kabuli chana. Kabuli kadle. You say no kabuli chana. Chickpeas. Grams. Grams means all the dals. Then arhar dal. Arhar dal. Moong dal, masoor dal, etc. Ella bele kadugalu. Okay, that all comes under pulses or lentils. Pulses are rich in proteins. So what are they rich in? They are rich in which nutrient? It is the proteins. So pulses are very much rich in proteins. Madhya Pradesh is the top producer of pulses in India. So varieties of pulses you get in Madhya Pradesh. Ella bele kadugalu. Especially Madhya Pradesh is the topmost producer of pulses in India. Coming to fruits and vegetables, fruits and vegetables form an important part of a balanced diet. So you should, along with your food, always you should make a habit of eating fruits and vegetables. So that will add roughage and it will not lead to constipation. So it will be very easy for the bowel movement in our body. So undigested food materials you can be easily thrown out. Understood? So you should make a habit of eating fruits and vegetables in our diet. So fruits and vegetables form an important part of a balanced diet. They are rich in vitamins and minerals. So what do the fruits and vegetables consist of? It consists of vitamins and minerals. A wide variety of fruits and vegetables are grown throughout India. So in India, throughout India you see more varieties, different types of fruits and vegetables. Depending upon the suitability of climate and soil. So how the climate is suitable, how the soil is suitable, based on that you can see that type of fruits and vegetables will be grown in that particular area. Kashmir is famous for its apples. Kashmir, you know, Kashmiri apple, reddish. So full reddish it will be and it will be very tasty. So they are very famous. Then Leh for apricots. Apricots, which is the place? Leh. Leh is the place where more and more apricots are grown. And Nagpur in Maharashtra for oranges. So Maharashtra, they are very famous for oranges. Coastal areas boast of their coconuts. So coastal lands, where there is sea and the land, you know, sea land, that is called as coastal areas. So what do they consist of? These coastal areas boast of their coconuts. Most of the coconuts will be grown in coastal areas. Pineapple is a popular fruit in Kerala. Hot season, no? So they see more and more pineapples there. Sugar cane is grown in Uttar Pradesh. So you see sugar cane which is grown in Uttar Pradesh. Also some fruits are available all around the year. Some fruits, especially banana, you see every month you get. Throughout the year you get bananas, isn't it? So that's what, some fruits are available all around the year. While some are seasonal. Now for example, if you take oranges, if you take grapes and all, now they are seasonal. Every time you don't get watermelon, muskmelon. In some seasons you get it. So that is the meaning here. Also some fruits are available all around the year, while some are seasonal. That is particular to a specific season. So only in particular seasons you see them. For example, fruits and vegetables particular to the summer season in India are, see, you can see lady's finger, bitter gourd, lady's finger is no, bendekai, and here it is bitter gourd. What is bitter gourd? Hagalkai. Mango, no, mankai. Lychee, you would have heard of lychee, okay, and then watermelon, kalandi. All these things are the fruits specially seen in the summer season in India. So children, let me stop it here. We will continue in the next class. Thank you.